Just Being Me podcast. Your girls, Margot and Mary.
It goes without saying that your friends are usually the first to discuss your personal business behind your back. If there is anything you don't want people to know about you, don't tell anyone. We give people too much responsibility when we entrust them with our business. Sometimes they repeat the information mindlessly. Other times they use our story to make a point. We should only tell our problems to people who can help. 80% of the people we talk to can't help us. The other 20% really don't care. We are quick to accuse our friends of betraying us, but do we consider how we betray ourselves? We lie to ourselves and on ourselves and then allow ourselves to believe it will not come back. It does, through the mouth and the actions of someone else. In those special times when you must talk about your private affairs, ask the other person if he is willing to keep your confidence. If he repeats it, then the responsibility is his, his, not for telling your business, but for not keeping his word. I will only tell you what I want everyone to know. Yeah. Yes. So don't tell your business. Don't tell your business if you don't want everybody else to know it. No matter don't do it. No matter who it is, once it leaves your mouth, you have no more control over where that information goes. You just don't. It can be on purpose. It could be not on purpose. Like she said, mindlessly. They could just be talking and be like, yep, and then Margot had, and then there it goes. And there it is.
Mary said.
Yep, really quick. Really quick. So if you don't want nobody to know, then don't let nobody know. And that came from the Acts of Faith, Daily Meditation for People of Color, from Yvonne. I can't even say the lady name. How you say it? Iyanla Van Zant. I'm trying to put a V in where no V was going. Iyanla Van Zant. And that was for July 22nd. Hey, y'all. Welcome to episode 104 of the Just Being Me podcast. We want to thank you for tuning in to our podcast. Hey, Miss Mary.
Hey, Margot. How you doing, Go-Go?
I'm here. Hanging on by a string, but I'm here. We want to thank you for tuning in last week. Please continue to spread the word to your friends and family about our podcast. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Castbox, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Deezer, Podcast Addicts, and Amazon Music under Podcast. We are here. We're here. We're going to jump into, I just want to say, y'all, my microphone is still effed up. I don't know what's wrong with it. So you hear a whole lot of delays and echoes and stuff. It's because I can't do what I normally do over here on the ones and twos. So please excuse the sound if it sounds weird. I'm going to go find me a USB cord this weekend. I promise. All right. Well, don't hold me to it because bitch tired. Okay, sorry. Hold on. Weekend review. What did you do this weekend, Miss Mary?
Oh, this weekend. What did I do this weekend? You know what? I went to I call them open air markets, the farmer market.
Uh-huh.
And got some really nice food. Got some veggies. Bought a beautiful plant. And then I made some chicken soup.
Ooh.
Yeah, chicken wild rice soup. And it was like a creamy version.
Okay.
It was really good. I ate the last of it yesterday.
I need to make me a soup.
And I was tired because it was like I don't want to come home and have to cook every day.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I want to have something that's healthy and nutritious.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's going to do that for me? A chicken soup.
Yeah.
With all the vegetables in it.
Mm-hmm.
And, wild rice. No brown rice. No white rice. Wild rice.
Mm-hmm.
And, it turned out to be pretty good. I shared it with my sister. She loved it.
Oh, cool.
So she was going to make a soup too, but I guess when she got home, she was just so beat. So I'm like, did you make your soup? She said, no. I said, well, I made mine. Can you get some? So, yeah, so that's what I did this weekend. Brought a little work home. Did a little bit of that on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
That was basically it. And that was my weekend in a nutshell. What about you, lady?
You know what? I'm glad I'm looking at my calendar. I love when I remind myself to write stuff on my calendar because when the week passes, I forget what I've done over the weekend. And I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? I actually went to a birthday party this weekend. My cousin's husband, which is also my cousin now, Phil, his 40th birthday, it's actually, I think, today.
Oh,
But
okay.
but they celebrated it on this past Saturday. They did a luau over here in Long Beach. It was really nice because they are actually going to Hawaii. They're going to Hawaii for him, his wife, which is my cousin, and their kids are going to Hawaii at the end of this month. So he was saying that they scheduled a luau, or they're not able to participate in a luau because of COVID. They can't put everybody together, so it's like limited space. And so the time that they're down there, they don't have the space for them to participate in the luau.
I mean, and those luau's are very expensive, but I'm telling you, I still have the pictures. They're worth it, especially if you go to a good one. I mean, they are really worth it. I mean, but with the COVID thing and everything going on right now, I don't think so. No, because a lot of people participate in those things.
Mm-hmm. So that's why they did the luau theme for his birthday party, so that we can experience the luau with them. So I was like, oh, that was cute. And did that. And my girl, Edwonda White, she did the comedy. I introduced her. I did a little bit of comedy, but y'all know that my comedy is not clean. There weren't supposed to be any kids there. Well, let me not say it was supposed to be any kids there, because they did preface it with they would prefer you not to bring your kids. It said preferred. But they have 2 kids, and those kids were there. So there were other, a couple of more kids there. Not a lot. So when I seen kids, I was like, oh, I'm definitely not going to do my comedy because there's kids here. And I'm not a kid-friendly comic. So I had Edwonda, who does clean comedy. She did a really good job. I started off with some comedy, and I ended up saying a cuss word. And I was like, okay, see, that's why. But see, I preferenced why I wasn't doing the comedy in the beginning. And so when I started off my joke, I was doing fine. I swallowed a whole bunch of curse words, and then one slipped out. And they was like, it's okay. I said, no, see, that's why I'm about to get off the stage and bring the comic up here, because I can't do my comedy like I want to do my comedy, because I can't say it the way I want to say it. So, but she did an awesome job. They loved her. She was really, really good. The atmosphere was really nice. They had it decorated very beautiful. They had the Polynesian dancers. They came and did the hula dancing, and it was nice. We had a really good time. And then Jermaine's uncle came from out of town, from Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana. Him and Auntie Hattie came down. And we took them around the old neighborhood. They came up to the kitchen. He fed them there. And then I went over there and picked them all up. And we went and drove around the old neighborhoods where Uncle Henry used to live. Uncle Henry I don't know if he's from out here, but he lived out here. Okay. So he, driving around. And he definitely was not, I think he's from Louisiana because he has a very, very heavy Southern twang. He cracked me up all the time when he talking. He's from the South. He just like and he just so funny. We took them to the beach and then took them home. And we took them to his daughter's house, and then they drove back to Vegas where his daughter lived, and then they flew out of Vegas back to Louisiana. And so that was cool to get out, and we got something to eat and everything. We was at the beach, and we seen the water. I have not been in beach water since I had to be like junior high school. After so many seaweeds coming to eat my legs, and just the color of the water. As you get older, you know what's in the water, and then you just don't get in the water no more. As black people, none of my people get in the water. If I'm gonna put my foot walking in the sand, and if a little come up there and touch my toes, well, that's fine. But I used to get in the water, all the way in the water, where the waves would push you up in the air and have a good old time. I couldn't even see it. I would die. I would die if I was that far out. I would be so scared. So if I was in some blue water where I can see the bottom, maybe I would feel more comfortable. But just knowing that my legs are dangling in that dirty water and I don't know what's coming around it, it's killing me. I can't. I can't do it. So, the people looked like they was having a really good time, and they was surfing and bodyboarding and sitting on the beach taking pictures. It's just good I haven't been to the beach in Lord knows how long. It was just good to people watch and see, different people doing stuff. Yeah, and then we had, as always, I've been handling the business of Pastrami on the Run. It's been coming along. So I'm happy about that. So I've been continuing to do that. Oh, and my offer still stands for 20% off if you order through our website, Pastrami on the Run. I'll have it, .com. I will have it in the description box. So yeah, that's it. That was my weekend. Yep, that was it. That's all I did.
Okay, well that was enough.
That was a lot. Yeah. As I was saying this, see, that's why I wasn't feeling good on Tuesday and Wednesday, because I just did a lot. On top of stuff. Yeah. It was hot.
It was really hot.
Oh my God. See, I be on autopilot most of the time, so I think my body finally caught up to just everything. Everything. Tuesday and Wednesday, I was out. I was my body was I can't take it no more. We gotta relax. We gotta chill. And I did. And I feel a lot better today. I really do.
Yeah, that sun, it really does a number on us. It drains us. That's why it's so important to drink your water.
Yeah. You know what?
Water. So when you get out there in that sun, it don't beat you down like that. The sun can be very dangerous if you're not drinking your water. And a lot of people want to drink the sodas and all that kind of stuff. No, you need water.
Yeah.
You need some water.
And you know what? I haven't been drinking my water like I usually drink it. I take my water to work, and then I come home with this thing back full. This thing is full right now. And when you said that, I'm I know I need to drink water, but I just miss it. It's sitting there. I drink my smoothie in the morning. I drink my coffee in the morning. I drink water with today I didn't know. Usually I drink water with my lunch, but I had a iced tea. But the little bit of water that I drink with my lunch, that's not enough water to hydrate me. No, I need to start drinking more water. That's what I got to do.
Yeah, see, you should be refilling that up while you're at work. You know what I mean?
Right. That thing came back full for full. It's so full. I didn't even open it. The ice is still in there and everything. Water cold. Yep. I have to start drinking. I need to be more mindful. That's probably what happened on Tuesday and Wednesday. That caught up to me. I haven't been drinking in a couple of weeks. I haven't been drinking my water like that.
It was that sun that got you, honey.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, well, drinking more water, y'all. All right, let's jump into let's talk about it. Okay. So I haven't done this one in a while. The GSGDD Awards. That's the Go Stupid, Go Dumb Award.
Okay.
It's the Go Stupid, Go Dumb Awards. Well, Dumb Awards. That's where the DD come from. So this award goes to a young lady in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Her name is Lauren Graves, who have been dodging the police since March for being an accessory to a murder.
Oh, wow.
This young dum-dum posted under a police post. So in Tulsa Police Department, they post like pictures of the weekly's most wanted. And so her picture came up on Facebook. And this dum-dum wrote underneath the post, "Where's the money? Where's the reward money at?"
The woman they're looking for?
Yes. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So the police was like really stupid. Like the next day they went and picked her ass up. Like she's been on the run since March. We in what? July? So you've been running all this time. And now you want to post under your own picture talking about where the reward money at? You get the Go Stupid, Go Dumb award.
Go stupid.
You're dumb.
Well, my question is, she wanted them to give her the money?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yep. She like, I'm going to turn myself in. So where's my reward money? Because I know y'all about to come find me. And you should, you know what? Honestly, I'm going to be so for real. They have a picture of this girl on the shade room. She look like she's something wrong with her. She looks mental.
She should have just had her mother go turn her in so her mother could get that money. And she could go to jail.
Yeah.
Her mom could put something on her books.
Exactly. That's what she's stupid. If she wasn't thinking like that, Mom, go ahead and turn me in so you can get that money and you can put it on my books. That's smart.
Exactly.
No, she over here smiling. Hair half combed. She got a t-shirt on and some shorts. Like it's just like.
You think she can go get her hair braided?
No, nothing. You knew he was about to go down when you posted that. You knew they was gonna come find you. You should have got your hair braided back. Okay. So you could be ready. But she wasn't ready, but she's smiling on here, so have fun, young lady. Have fun. So we have a new mask mandate. We gotta put our mask back on. But we ain't never took ours off. Mary, you took your mask off?
You know I have not taken my mask off. No, ma'am. When I'm walking out this door, my mask is on.
It's on my face.
It's on my face.
On my face. I don't care. June 15th was just the date for me. I didn't care what they said. Oh, you don't have to wear the mask no more. I like that stuff is back at 100% capacity, especially with my comedy and everything. But I still put my mask on when I'm in the outside because I didn't trust that. We were already dealing with the Delta variant, so I don't even understand why they would say, okay, but y'all can take your mask off. We could have did all those other things, but y'all still got to wear your mask because the Delta variant is here, and we don't want y'all to get sick.
Right.
And the 4th of July came right around the corner, and everybody was together, and I'm looking at TV like in a maze. I'm looking at not football games. Basketball games where it's a gang of people. I'm looking at parties and it's just people stacked up on top of people. Like you guys just was like free for all. You think I don't get it. I couldn't believe it.
Right. And Congratulations to Milwaukee.
I was
Anyway.
watching the end of that, and I was thinking about you.
Phoenix doing so bad. Oh my gosh!
I was thinking about you.
I just got so mad at them at the end. I'm just like, oh God, you guys make me so upset. Yeah, but that crowd was crazy, and I'm like, are you guys like stupid right now? You know, you're talking about a super spreader. Nobody had on a mask. Nobody. I'm like, and I know you guys are not all vaccinated.
Not at all.
Come on.
Oh not at all. I seen that crowd, and I was just, it made me like, I would not, if I walked into a venue and it looked like that, I don't want to be around nobody. Like, if you can't be that far away from me where I can spread my arms out, we don't need to be next to each other. And them people was packed inside and out. Hey, outside the arena, inside the arena. I was like, So we got the new mask. So you got to wear a mask at work. You got to wear the mask in public establishments. And I'm cool. I'm good with it. I don't have no.
But you know what? That's really interesting, right? And we have to wear these masks again. But they're not shutting down anything.
No.
But those numbers are totally going up, and they're going up, but they're not shutting down anything. They are so concerned about the economy.
Yep.
And not humanity.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
Like, okay, you guys can all die off. We don't care, but we're going to keep on pushing because the money has got to be made.
Yep. We took a whole year off, and now we need our money back.
And we need our money. We need to get this ball rolling and keep it moving. And we don't care. We will dig massive graves to dump all you stupid people in.
Yep.
But we're not closing down anything. So just put those masks on and wash your hands and go on about your business.
Yep. Exactly. That's pretty much what they're telling us. It's pretty much what they're saying. If you wear your mask and wash your hands or don't. I don't care. I don't care what you do. But we're not about to shut it down.
Do what you will.
Yep. And I'm just waiting for the numbers to go up where they're not going to have a choice. Because they're gonna push it all the way to the limit where we are like millions again. And then they're going to be like, okay, yeah, now it's time to shut down. Ain't nobody left in the world.
Yeah. And it's so funny because if the numbers that are going up right now, if we had these numbers last year, things would be closed down.
Yeah.
But if you guys notice, watch those numbers. We are not closing anything down, and those numbers are going higher.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you guys, if you haven't, you do what you want to do, but I think you really have to think about getting vaccinated.
Yeah.
Not just for yourself, but for your kids, your grandkids. Because when the babies get sick, it's really tough on them. It's really, really hard. They say this variant, the Delta, is really, really hard on the children. Mm-hmm. So, what is it going to take for you to get vaccinated? You know what I mean? Nothing. You go in and get a flu shot, my Lord.
Right.
And it's not saying it's going to protect you, but at least you won't get so sick. At least you won't be the spreader.
Yeah. Exactly.
Be responsible.
Yeah.
Responsible. That's all I'm saying. Be responsible and stop saying where the government is forcing us to do this and the government is forcing us and you're just trying to go against the government. Look, don't be stupid.
Right. Don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid because you're going to end up in the hospital. No one's going to be able to see you. You're going to be on a ventilator.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then, what then?
Right.
Begging for a shot and they can't give it to you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All because the government's telling you to do something.
Right.
These people are so ignorant.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Not until you get it, and then you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I was one of the people that really didn't, and I thought that, and okay, we don't want to hear your sad story now. Now you want to be the on top of the morning news. No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I have no sympathy for you. So stop it.
And I'm going to tell you, I don't, the variances are different or whatever, but they say this one really affects the kids. But, I had COVID, Margot. I had COVID. And my COVID was so bad, it ended up being COVID pneumonia.
Yeah.
And I was out of work for a long time. I felt like it was a long time. It was 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks.
Right, yeah.
And I was sick as a dog, supposed to be on the flight, couldn't go, you know what I mean? And I was at home miserable, but I was sick as a dog. I have never been that sick in my life. And I was so sick, and I don't wish that on anyone. I mean, I was hypersensitive. My nose, oh God, I had a hypersensitive to smells. And I was just sick. I was sick. I lost 7 pounds? I couldn't eat. I could taste food. I didn't like the smell of anything. I just had hypersensitive smell. And, I was just here, watching TV, being bored, and, taking my blood pressure and doing all this kind of stuff, and, eating oatmeal and drinking fluids and Gatorade and all that kind of stuff. But, I don't want to feel that way again. And it's so funny because when they came up with this new variant, the Delta, I started feeling like, I had PTSD. You know what I mean? PTSD. I was just like, oh God, I don't want to be sick again. It's like you go into a panic because that didn't feel good.
Right.
Yes, I have been vaccinated, but I'm still scared.
Yeah. Because you can still get it. You can still get it. It just wasn't supposed to not be so bad as if someone who wasn't vaccinated, but still, yeah. I can see getting PTSD if you already you dealt with that whole situation, and to think that something else stronger can hit you. Oh no.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, even when I got the vaccine, I got sick of that shit too.
I remember that. It's like, it's coming back.
I got sick on the first shot. I got sick on the second shot. I had fucking COVID. It's like, can I win?
Oh my God.
And the doctor, oh no, Mary, that's fine. The doctor's like, oh, don't worry about it. That means they're working. That anybody's not working, Mary. You're fine. I was like, oh, give me a break.
Like, don't do me. Don't do me. Okay.
I just want to stress that to people. Please go get your vaccine. Go get vaccinated with this stuff, because this stuff is not a joke, and you don't know how it's going to affect you. You don't know who you're going to get sick.
Right.
It could be a loved one, grandma, great aunt, anybody, great uncle. Just be responsible.
Yeah. That's what you do. Dr. Dre was ordered to pay spousal support to his estranged wife, Nicole. What did you say? How much was it?
$3.5 million a year. So that's a little under $300,000 a month.
Wow.
It says that's just a temporary thing. They say that it's not final yet. May go up a little bit more.
Okay.
But anyway, the payment that he's going to have to pay her is going to be until she remarries.
I would never remarry.
The alimony is till she remarries, or if she goes into a domestic relationship. So cohabitating.
I would never marry again. Never. Can she have a boo though? Can she have a boo?
Mean, you can have a boo. You can come spend a weekend, but you got to go come Sunday night. You can't mess with my money.
You can't mess with my money. You can't mess with my place that I'm staying, because all of this is paid by Beats by Dre.
Exactly. And he's worth so much money. And then he's going to have to pay for the home in Palisades. And where was the other one?
Malibu. Mm-hmm.
Where was it? Yeah, he has to take care of those two homes, all the expenses of those two homes.
Wow.
And he has to pay for her insurance. And all that's going to have to happen here in August. It starts August. But it's not the settlement yet, but that's what he has to do right now until the settlement. So after the settlement, he may have to do a little bit more. I really don't think he's going to do less.
Right.
It may be a little bit more, but she'll probably have to pay for the expenses of the homes where she lives, and they're going to divide up the property or what have you. But, he made a lot of money. They've been together for a long time, over 20 years. They have 2 children. So
he got it. He would have had to pay that anyway, just maintaining her lifestyle while they were married. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean,
exactly.
Whatever happened, I don't know what happened behind their closed doors. If he beat her, if she beat him, I don't know what happened. But she's getting the money. He has the money. It is what it is. That's what happens. When you make money and you marry, you bound to have to pay some stuff. So there you go.
Right. And they're probably, if they had a prenup, there probably was some stipulations in that prenup. That probably had a lot to do with it too. And his bottom line.
Yeah.
What he's worth. Come on.
Yep. That's what happens. You make money in a relationship, you're going to have to pay the lady, pay the man.
Yep.
I don't want to pay the man. Sherry Shepherd, when she divorced her dude, the last one, he ate her ass up, man.
Mary J. Blige.
I feel so sorry when the women got to do it. And especially when the men be the assholes and they got to pay that shit. I'll be like, oh my God. I feel sorry for Sherry Shepherd. I feel sorry for Mary J. Blige. I mean, they men took them through the ringer and they end up having to pay them some spousal support. That is, I can't. Oh my gosh. I just cannot. If I have to do that, man, I'm going to be hooking them up with all kind of women. I'm going to be throwing women at here. Men are weak. Goddamn fall for it. I'm going to be paying ladies.
Choose wisely.
Okay. I'm going to be paying them ladies to come on to you so you love them. So you can leave me, get out my pocket.
Yeah, and then too, women, get your paperwork in order.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get your paperwork. There's nothing wrong with being in love.
Right.
There's nothing. Everybody, well, Margot loves love. I love love.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to be smart too, though.
Yeah. You
got to be smart.
Yeah.
And if you're a smart woman, you're going to make sure that your paperwork is in order.
Yes.
And a good man is not going to mind signing on the dotted line.
Nope.
He's not going to mind.
Nope.
Now, if he drags his feet and he got a problem with it, that's not the man for you.
Right.
It's just simple as that.
Yep. Nope, not at all.
Now if we both coming in, nothing, we starting out, and then we build something together. We don't need any paperwork. We don't have any.
Right.
But when you build something, and then if it doesn't work out,
you take your half, I take my half.
We're going to split it right down the middle.
Yep, exactly. You take half, I take half.
We're going to have to do some things like, Gates did.
Right.
And the Amazon made.
Yep. Exactly.
We're going to do some things like that.
Yep. Figure it out.
We're going to figure it out. Then we're going to come collectively.
Right.
Then we're going to be giving some money to the HBCUs.
Right.
Educate the folks.
Yep. So Kesha Coles' mom, Frankie died on her birthday. That's so sad. I watched the Kesha Coles show when they first came out, and the mom was on there. They said we know she's been struggling with addiction for a long time, and it said that she overdosed, which is how she died. She was only 61 years old.
Oh my gosh, she was young.
Yeah. But Frankie wanted to party. Frankie, from what, I don't know her, but from what it looks like, from what we see and heard and everything, Frankie was just Frankie, and she wanted to do Frankie. She wanted to do herself. She wanted, she liked the drugs. She liked being on drugs. She liked drinking. That was just who she was. And she did go to rehab, and she was clean for like 30 days, but then she just went back off. And that's, some people are just like that.
Frankie been through a few rehabs.
Yeah.
And, she did well, and she had to go back, and she did well, she had to go back.
Mm-hmm. So,
being an addict is very difficult.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, you just wish for them the best, and you just hope that they get everything worked out, and, they just turn away from it and stay gone. You know what I mean? But it's really difficult for some people, and I just really feel sorry for her because, she had a lot of kids too, what I mean? And the kids came back in her life, they accepted her, and I appreciate, to be honest with you, I appreciate Frankie's honesty.
Yeah.
She wasn't trying to hide nothing from her kids. Hey, it is what it is.
Right.
I'm not perfect or whatever. Yeah, I was out here doing this, whether it was turning a few tricks.
Right.
Whatever, getting some money for that pipe, whatever it was. They all had different fathers, whatever.
Right.
She was honest with those kids.
Mm-hmm.
The streets didn't have to come back and tell her kids nothing.
No.
Because she told them.
Told them exactly what it is. Yeah.
And they accepted their mother. They said, okay.
Yep.
Okay. You know what I mean? Took their mother in with open arms regardless.
Right.
And I'm just glad that all the kids got a part of their mother.
Yeah.
And they all have memories of their mother being a mother.
Right. Yeah.
Regardless of what she was in the past or whatever. And they know she battled with it and she tried.
Right. Right.
I'm just glad that she had a chance to be with her children.
Yeah, because it could have been.
That she was honest. That she was honest with them kids.
Yeah, because it could have been worse. She could have lost her life a long time ago before she was able to get to the point to be with all her kids.
Exactly.
So
and all her kids got to meet each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
They got to meet each other and be there for each other.
Yep. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Mm-hmm. So rest in heaven,
please,
Miss Frankie. I'm sure they should play some reruns because I don't do reruns, but I'll watch that because she had me laughing. Frankie be on one.
Crazy. Her and Nessie.
Yep. Oh God. Oh my God. Yep. On one all the time. So I'm sure BET will be working on that real soon. Derek Fisher and Gloria Govan finally got married. They got married. All I remember is when they were first starting to date, how Matt Barnes had went over to the house and they had gotten to a little scuffle over something. I'm like, man, that's just so crazy. But, love prevails. That's who he was in love with and she was in love with him. So, you can't fault either one of them for that. It happens.
I mean, so I don't agree with that. I feel like this. There's still a code.
Definitely.
There is a code.
It definitely is.
And,
they both broke it.
You and your wife was at my house and we was all partying together. We was going out together or whatever. And you knew my kids and everything like that. And then, you and your wife break up or whatever and stuff. And me and my wife break up or whatever. And then all of a sudden, you at my house?
Mm-hmm.
You broke the code, dude. That's wrong.
Yeah. It was all
I don't care. Even if you had feelings for that, you should have had sense enough to say, no, that man code won't allow me to do this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's so many other people out there that I can do. I don't want to live my life with this man's wife that's going to be in his life because they have children.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm going to have to look at this man every day. Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Sometimes I just think people just don't think, and sometimes it's not always about you.
Right. Yeah.
It's not always about you sometimes. Sometimes you do have to think of others.
Yep.
But I mean, Matt Barnes, he went on and he had another child, and he was engaged. He was engaged to a supermodel's daughter. I forgot her name. And they had a baby, and anyway, they ended up breaking up.
Oh, okay.
And she left the house and everything. She ended up leaving, but they do have a child. They do have a child.
Anissa, her name is Nansa Sims. Nansa Sims. This was, yeah. Oh, that must be the new girlfriend. Anassa Sims. Because this was March 10th, 2021.
Oh, no, that's a new one.
That's the new
the
girlfriend.
old one. Okay. I want to say her mother, was her mother Beverly Johnson?
Oh,
she was the old model.
Okay.
And I think it was her daughter.
Okay.
That had a baby by Matt, and they were living together.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, I think was it Beverly Johnson.
Oh, Anansa is a plus size model. Okay, she is not plus size, but okay. Don't get me to talking. Her name came up under plus size model. I don't think so. Okay. Look, they done swept her name under the rug because when you pull up Matt Barnes' girlfriend, Anansa comes up all over the place.
Put down Matt Barnes' baby mama.
Matt Barnes' baby mama. Okay, let's see. Baby mama. It says Anansa. Matt Barnes' baby mother and friend of Kobe's parents. Anansa Sims.
What she look like?
Light skin, long hair.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't.
How old is the baby looking?
Plus size. That little baby. Let's see. When is this picture taken? Alludes. Let's see. Let me see what they're talking about. This is in 2020. Oh yeah, this is her. Well, okay. Matt Barnes alludes to baby mama Anansa Sims not allowing him to see his son, and she says she has a restraining order. Okay, this is in 2020.
Okay, that's her. That's her name. And her mom was a supermodel. I don't know her mom. I forgot her mom's name.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, he moved on.
And I'm glad that her and Derek, they made it and they stayed together and things like that. But I mean, it's going to be tough because she's always going to be in Matt's life, and Matt's going to always be in her life because of the boys.
Right.
And so that means graduations, that means weddings, that means grandkids' birthday parties. Mm-hmm. You're going to be there all the time, Derek. You're going to be there all the time. In these situations, celebrating these kids. And they're her kids too, and just the thought of that. I mean, yeah, I think I would have passed. That's just me. I'm just that type of person. I would have passed. Right. I would have said, no, I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah. Beverly Johnson is her mom.
There you go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, they married now. They's married now.
Everybody just stay cool.
Yes, please. Everybody chill. So Jeff Bezos and friends went to the moon this week, Tuesday morning. And I was at home sick that day. And they blasted off around 6:30, I think, because I kept dozing off because it was taking too damn long. I'm like, can we hurry up and blast off? Because I'm trying to stay awake to see them go to the moon. Now, I don't know nothing about the moon and astronauts and how long you're supposed to stay there. But I dozed off and woke up and their ass was back. I was like, what?
Margot, I didn't see them take off. But when I turned the TV, I'm like, wait a minute, are they back?
I'm thinking that's going to be there some months or at least a day.
Oh no, they're not praying for that.
Girl, I just thought they was gonna be gone, and next week or something we would hear that they on their way back. I fell asleep and woke up, and that thing was hitting the ground. I said, "What was it? A ride like at Magic Mountain? Like what?" Shot their ass up in the sky and dropped their ass right back down. What was that?
It was a quickie.
It was definitely a quickie.
Here's the thing about that. It makes me. I mean, okay, you guys wanted to do that, okay, but here's what I don't understand. You guys will spend that much money and have people pay to go with you guys. That's the Virgin man.
Yeah.
That's the Amazon man.
Yep.
And I'm going to say what's his name?
Elon.
Mm-hmm. Okay, him. Now, he's going next, right?
Oh, God.
Here's the thing. This is like the $1 billion club here. You know what I mean? Who can get there faster and who's going to go first and, all this kind of stuff, basically, who can pitch the furthest. You know what I'm saying? And when you sit back and think, what was the point?
Right.
Why was that necessary? All the things that we need done right here.
Right now.
You guys couldn't help figure that out?
Right.
You know what I mean? Or just, I don't know. We have a lot of homeless people around here if you haven't noticed.
Right.
You know what I mean? We need some places built for these people.
Right.
You know what I mean? We need some medical facilities for the mental. That's what we need. We don't need to see you rich jerks going to the moon and then coming back.
Right.
And then coming back and saying, oh, yeah, this and that and the third. I don't want to hear it.
Right.
Thank you for all the people that work for Amazon and all the people that buy from Amazon. You guys made this possible. Fuck you.
That right there was like,
did you hear that?
What did he just say?
Are you serious right now?
Ooh, and the Amazon workers was like, yeah, we ain't got no raise in a minute, so I guess it was possible.
And I heard they don't get treated so good either.
Yeah, so why would you say that? That's
and
just
like, is that all you could offer?
You should have wrote a speech. You shouldn't have been trying to talk off the top of your damn head.
Had somebody write it, and I'm talking about 4 sentences.
Yeah, and that's it.
We didn't need a whole bunch of nothing from you, sir.
Right.
Because he was the one that was playing on his wife. Am I correct?
Yeah.
And sending pictures of his package. All kind of silly stuff. Her brother set him up. But my thing was, I don't understand what was the need for the trip. I just don't understand them.
Right.
All that money. I just feel like it could have went someplace else because what do we give a fuck about going to the moon?
And for that short of time, like I could go on the ride at the Knox Berry Farm where it shoot your ass up and come back down.
Well, Margot, I just want to know what purpose did it serve? Who did it serve?
Right.
And I just want to know why. I just want to know why would you do that? Why would you take that kind of money? So you have that kind of money, you just, fuck off. Yep. I don't care. I'm just going to the moon. I'm just going to, you guys do this, don't spare any expense. Let's just get this done and let's just go or whatever. Because you read about somebody else doing it or whatever.
Right.
Can you just take a step forward and sit down at the table with your friend and with your millions and billions of dollars and come together and figure out what we're going to do with the homeless people, please?
Right. Now,
let us really thank you and appreciate you for some real shit.
Yeah. And not just blow off some money.
Blow off some money. Why couldn't you say, Why couldn't you say, hey, you guys, let's come and invest in a couple of little hospitals? They don't have to be big. Little institutions, little places or whatever. And then let's just have the people coming out of medical school and stuff like that, do their residency there, do these type of things there just to help with the homeless population, get them their medication and stuff like that. Because let's just face it, Reagan fucked that all up.
Right.
When he closed down all the mental institutions, 80, 81, 82, 83, back then? He just shut that stuff down, and these people have been on these streets or whatever. I mean, how come they don't care about those type of things? Why is going to the moon so important for these three rich cats?
Right.
I don't understand that. But their wives are giving money to the HBCU.
Right.
And then turn around and old boy from Amazon is giving, what's the guy's name?
Van Jones. I'm looking at this right now. $100 million. Yep. $100 million. Yep.
Oh, damn, must know where them bodies are buried, baby.
Right. $100 million.
And why did he choose him?
He said that Bezos laid out what the Courage and Civility Award is and why the mission is important to him. He said, we need unifiers, not vilifiers. We need people who argue hard and act hard for what they believe, but they do that always with civility and never ad hominem attacks. Unfortunately, we live in a world where this is too often not the case. But we do have role models. So he's saying that he chose him. He said he accepted. He said he was in shock and he appreciated it. He said sometimes, this is what Van said, sometimes dreams come true. And Bezos says, you bet on me and I appreciated it. Ooh, it's money for me to you. Give to others who have similar spirits. That's what he said. So, no. But what is he going to do with it? I mean, I'm sure he's going to do something. Van Jones will do something with it, but.
Well, I hope whatever it is, we hear about it.
Yes, please. Please, please, please.
I hope he do something for his people.
Right. Yeah.
$100 million?
$100 million. Yep.
That's a lot of bread.
Whatever he wants. He said that Jones was one of the two recipients. What was the other person?
So there wasn't any stipulations?
Two recipients of the Courage and Civility Award, which is one of his surprise philanthropic initiatives. They can give it all to their own charities or they can share the wealth. It's up to them. The donation and award is honored those who have demonstrated courage and tried to be unifiers in a diverse world. That's what he said. Oh, the other recipient was Chef Jose Andres.
Oh, okay. Two minorities anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
That's good. Okay, we just okay. So that it's yeah, okay. Okay, so let's just hope that good things are done with it because, everybody doesn't get this type of opportunity.
Right.
And let's hope whoever that they give the money to is a solid organization that's going to do right by it and help people. Yeah. I want them to help people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want it to pay for another rocket ship to go to the fucking moon. Right.
Yeah. People. Don't help the wealthy people. Help the people who need it.
Make a difference.
Right.
Make a freaking difference.
Right.
Yeah. You're not going to get an opportunity like that again in your lifetime. Mm-mm. Many never will. Yep. Make a difference, please. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. So, yeah, I didn't.
You gotta go everywhere. You gotta go everywhere else. You have to go to the moon. You have to go overseas. You have to do this. We have situations right here that need to be addressed. We have situations right here. What is it that you don't see?
Right.
I just want to know, what is it that you don't see?
Yep.
I mean, they tell you all the time about the homeless encampments. They tell you all the time. You just walk down there, go down the freaking street, have your driver take you down a couple of streets and shit.
Yeah.
You can't even walk down the sidewalk. You guys don't see that? You guys can't get teams together?
Right.
And try to come up with a plan?
Mm-hmm.
You can't get with the mayors of these cities and sit down and say, I'm willing to do this, I'm willing to do that.
Yep.
I'm ready to give these millions of dollars to this city, these big old cities and stuff like that, and say, I'm going to have my accountants look over the money, and I want to see you guys doing things or whatever, and I'm going to build this. What? Come on.
Right.
I don't understand it.
Right. What do you need? What do you need? What glasses do you need to see out of to see that we need help right here in our own backyard?
These people can't afford rent. You can't afford food. Gas is high as hell.
Yeah.
I know California is very expensive, and a lot of people feel like, oh, everybody in California got money. No, that's not the situation.
No. We
There's
born
a lot
here.
of people here in California.
Yeah.
The only thing about California is it's dry as hell. There's no rain, and it's the good weather from what you guys call good weather.
Right.
Okay. So that's why we have a lot of homeless people because of the climate. You're able to sleep out.
Yeah. 365 days a year. They can sleep out all day, every day.
All year round.
Yeah.
All year round. You know, and there's a lot of restaurants and a lot of people around all the time throwing away food. So there's plenty of food for everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? And things like that. But these people don't need to be on the streets, especially in pandemics. You know, and some of these people are out on the streets because they can't afford to rent. Yeah. Some of these people are out in the street because you cannot get an apartment on two people making minimum wage and feed your family.
Not at all.
That's why these people are out there in these streets in tents, living in cars and shit with their children.
Yep.
Put your money there.
Yeah.
What's wrong with putting your money there? What's wrong with calling a meeting with these mayors of these cities and say, this is what I'm willing to do? Draw me up some shit and let me look at it, have my people look at it and see if this is something that's going to be okay or whatever. You know what I mean? What we have in mind. If not, we're going to move the fuck on. Right. Yeah. And the same conversation you have with all these people when you're building those big old huge Amazon warehouses and shit.
Right. All over the place.
All over the place. Yep. You know, you can hire medical people, you know, in these facilities. Build these mental facilities. Fuck. Yep. That part right there, it gets me. It makes me so mad. Nobody give a fuck about the moon. Leave them people up there on the moon and send anybody up there alone. Why we always going and fucking with somebody else in their country? We're going to the moon. They talking about going to Mars. Why can't we just stay and take care of these people here?
We're fucking with the people up on the damn boat. Then they gonna come down here.
And these UFOs and shit.
They'll be coming down here fucking with us. We're fucking with them, they're gonna be fucking with us.
Nobody care.
Them Martians up there talking about get the fuck out of here because y'all
okay. Come back up in the morning.
Y'all gonna be scared when we come the fuck down there.
Look, we're gonna be ready for you next time. You're gonna stay long enough this time. We're gonna be ready for your ass next time.
Gonna have that anal probe up there. You gonna stay up there.
Why we gotta go everywhere except home?
We ain't supposed to be instead of being right at home. Stay your ass at home sometime.
Clean up your own fucking backyard. How about that?
Okay. Clean it up. Get the weeds out the damn rose garden. Come on now. We got plenty of stuff we ought to do around here that you can take care of it. You can take care of it. Come on now. Prune your roses. Cut your damn grass. Paint the house. Put the roof on it. Make sure the electricity and the plumbing is working. Make sure our shit is straight before you go skipping around up in the air somewhere trying to fix and look at other shit.
That's so true. God damn.
Stay in your own place. And stay up out of space.
Let's get all these homeless. You know what? Funny. I'll let you go to the moon. But first, let's get all these homeless people off the street, clean up these streets. I'm tired of looking at these goddamn tents and all this trash on these curbs. Get all that shit together, and then you can go to the moon.
Right. Once you clean up Earth, like once you clean your room, once you clean up Earth, then you can go up there to the damn moon and fuck with them.
You can go up to the moon. Y'all fucking up Earth so bad, you're trying to find another place to go when Earth ain't no good no more because there's so many others and we're not taking care of climate change and all that kind of bullshit is happening. Earth ain't gonna be shit in a minute.
That's reminding me of a Twilight Zone episode when it was all the rich people and they was trying to take that because down here on Earth wasn't good. So they was trying to take their ass up there to the moon and some people got left and they was mad because they was like, I'm rich and I should be down here. I should be up there with them. That's how they gonna be trying to do. Take your asses up there. Go on and get. Stay up in the moon or Mars, Venus, wherever y'all gonna put your little hotels and houses and shit. Go ahead. Go on up there.
The next time they go, they're gonna take an exploration team with them. And they're going to figure out some stuff and figure out what they can do and how they're going to do it. Yep. They're going to think about all that kind of stuff because you can't tell me that there's not a reason for these trips, Marla.
No, they exploring. They exploring shit. They seeing which planet they can put some shit on and be living up there. Go ahead. Go on, live up there.
Look, they're going to fuck that up too.
Yeah. Go ahead. Because you know where I ain't going to be is in space. So if you don't want to see no black people.
What's his name? Elon Musk. He going to have all his cars up there. Yeah. And then you got the Amazon man. He going to build up all them goddamn warehouses and stuff. Talking about shipping shit.
Just shit going to be shit.
And then you're going to have what's that man's name? That Virgin man.
Oh, what's his name?
You're going to have him wanting to build little islands and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? And all these airplanes and stuff, getting people back and forth. You know, they're going to fuck another planet up, Joe.
Yeah, they are.
We haven't even figured out how to keep this one clean and livable.
Yeah. You know they are. You know they are. They don't fuck it up. Richard Branson. Yeah.
Yeah.
They go ahead. Please figure out how to get y'all up there and away from us if that's where y'all want to be. But don't come back. It's a one-way ticket. You get your ass up there. You stay the fuck up there. Don't come back down here to make a movie or sing a song. I don't want you here no more. Just go on and stay up there. Make your space songs and shit. Your space hits. And we'll hear it down here. You know, we good. We don't have to see you. I'm good.
Right, exactly. Then you can do all the dick pics you want.
Yes, please.
Give them to the Martians.
Yep. Have at it. I didn't have anything for my rant. That was enough right there. That was funny. I don't have too much for my. Well, I don't have that much for my reality shows. I do want to kind of recap because I've been telling you I was watching the Down with the Doricos with all them kids.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
It's, you know what, I love them even though it's so many of them and that could not be my life. They really do take care of them kids. Those kids are so sweet. They so they live in Vegas. One of the sons had his head was real slender. It was like not sunken in, but they noticed the shape of his head. Well, he's a twin. And so they noticed the shape of his head wasn't like the twin's head. So they took him to the doctor and found out that his head wasn't growing. Like his skull was not growing. And if it continued, it could lead to brain damage because his brain would continue growing, but because the shape of his head would not grow. Right. It can mess up his brain. Right. So they brought him back out here to USC. To have him, the doctor take care of it. And so they had to crack his skull and reconfigure it. And the little boy is probably around 4, 3 or 4. No, he may be 5. He may be between 4 and 5. Just a little bitty something. And so he went had his surgery. And when he came out, his eyes, he looked like Garfield. Because he was so swollen. His little eyes look like little golf balls.
Poor baby.
Yeah, and it was during COVID, and only the mom can go, only one parent can go in. And they rented an Airbnb down here, so the dad was very sad because, he said he couldn't be there. He went to the hospital with them, but he couldn't be there, to put him before he went to sleep and wake up. Right. And so he's crying, and so one of the little girls, one of the quints, they have quintuplets, she went to the grandmother and said, I want to get like a bear for my brother, and the kind that sing, and I want all of us to sing a song together and put it in the bear. You can make the bear sing the song.
Yeah.
And so the grandmother was so happy. She went, she got the bear, and they sang him a little song. And then when he got home with his big old golf ball eyes, he can't see. So the dad had him touch all the kids. He can't see out them big old golf balls.
Why he can't see, Margot?
They swollen. His eyes, when they finished the surgery, he puffed up. So his eyes puffed up like this big. So he's sitting on it, got him propped up on the couch with them big old eyes that he can't see out of. He just so cute. And his daddy had him like touching all the kids' face. Oh, this all the names start with a D. This is D. This is this D. This is that D. Whatever. And so he fell on their face, and then they said when he was in the car, he said, they said, who are you looking forward to seeing? I forgot the little boy name. Let's say his name is Derek. He said, who are you looking forward to see? All the kids? And he said, yeah. He said, who do you really want to see? He said, with them big old golf ball eyes, bald-headed Derek.
Anything. I want to see anything. Let
me see bald-headed Derek. So they got to all of the kids, and then they got to Derek was at the end. And so he said, and this is bald-headed Derek. I was like, oh my God, with all them siblings, you do not even need a friend. Like they so cute. They all each other friends. So they gave it a little stuffed animal, and it was singing, and they like to sing and dance. So they make little songs and they dance and all that. So they're so cute. I just love the little Doricos. So I did watch while I was at home from work. I was like, I'm trying to find something easy and calm to watch. And I watched the documentary while I'm only on episode 3 of Naomi Osaka, the tennis player.
Oh, I saw that. I watched that.
That was pretty good. I like it.
Good.
I like
that
it.
Was good.
I like her. I was glad to, because of everything that happened where she stepped down and then they trying to say all this stuff, but then a lot of her brands stuck by her. They thought they was going to be like, get away, this, that, whatever. And then people talk shit too. It was like, oh, whatever. Like, no, that's not it. She was really, it was very interesting. She's a very interesting girl.
Right.
She's very interesting.
She's very interesting. And I was kind of glad they did that because I got a little more insight on who she really was.
Yes.
And it was very interesting. And the bottom line is, they don't care. They don't care about you. They don't care about your mental health. You get on that court and you hit that ball like you got some good sense.
Yep.
And I don't care how many stupid questions we ask you, you answer.
Yep.
Because you got to feel privileged, young lady.
Yep.
But and that weighs on people's mental health. They don't give a damn.
They don't care. And you can tell it was just wearing on her. And, she was humble. I'm only on episode 3 right now. So she was very humble and trying to just do the robot motions of going through, doing what they wanted her to do. And then finally she just broke. Like, I can't do this no more.
And you know what? It's hard. She's away from home. Nobody's with her. These other people are with her, speaking another language, and stuff like that. And she even said in the movie that, she can speak a little Japanese. She speaks it, with her mother and her sister, but she has these other people around her, doing her clothes, giving her massages, helping her, with a lot of different stuff, and she's away from her family.
Yeah.
For long periods of time. Mm-hmm. There's nobody there with her.
Right.
And it's all these strangers around, catering to her every need, of course. But
those ain't her people. Same. Yeah. That's not her family.
You're in another country. Yeah. It's not the same. And then you have this other lady that's on Channel 11. I forgot her name. She is saying, yeah, she can't talk to reporters or anything like that, but she can go and take these photo shoots or whatever. But like she said, she blocked the lady. But she ended up telling the lady that the photo shoots were done before that. Before I just said that, they do that. Yeah. But the bottom line is, you're a mother, you have children. I don't give a fuck if she went to the top of the Empire State Building and she came back down and said, fuck y'all, I don't want to talk. That's her prerogative.
Yeah. She has every right to say she don't want to talk. I don't want to talk.
Y'all driving me nuts. I did what I can. I don't want to anymore. You can have the money. I don't care. I'm done.
Right.
Why are you guys so mad? Why are you guys so mad when somebody take a stand?
Right. That's her life.
For their own sake, their own welfare, their own health.
Right.
Why are you mad at that?
Right.
Why are you mad at that?
Right.
Because you'll give anything to make a buck, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what does that do for you as a person? You'll find out in the long run, was it really worth it?
Right.
Was it worth it? Did anybody give a damn?
Nope, not at all.
If people won't even remember your name.
Right. Let something happen to her. Let her go whack and something detrimental happen to her. Nobody, those people that's talking shit ain't gonna even be around. Like you said, they aren't even gonna know her name. Remember who? Naomi who?
And that one man, Piers Morgan, he had something to say.
Oh, that dude right there is just a
owe it to us to talk. Hey,
I don't owe you shit.
Who want to talk to you?
No, definitely not you. You don't owe it to nobody.
These folks are so privileged. They're so privileged. How dare you not talk to me? When I ask you a question, I put this mic in front of your face. You better answer. Them people is crazy.
I can't. I really can't.
I can't either.
I really cannot with them.
I can't either.
Well, I'm gonna finish watching it because it was very, very interesting story.
Just like that one time that woman told where she tell what's his name, King James LeBron James. Mm-hmm. She told him, just shut up and dribble the ball.
Right. Oh, that's all you good for is dribbling a damn ball. So get the out of here.
We don't need to hear you saying nothing about kneeling,
right?
Or Black Lives Matter, nothing. Shut up and dribble that ball.
Right.
That's the way they see it.
Yep, that's it. That's it. That's all.
That's the way they see it. That's the way they see it. That's why I feel privileged that you even hear. Really?
Right.
No, I'm here because I got skills.
Right. Exactly.
And I did my due diligence and I practiced hard.
Right.
And I practiced long and nothing was given to me. So that's why I'm here being number one, is because I worked hard for it and it wasn't given to me.
Right. Exactly. Ugh. These people.
I was handed nothing.
Thinking they always gave somebody something. You can give us shit. Shit. We gotta work for everything that we got.
Twice, 3 times, 4 times.
5 times. Quadruple. Just overdo it.
Yeah.
So our bullshit and beauty tonight, whatever it is about Marla Gibbs. The bullshit is that she just received her star on the Walk of Fame, which is bullshit. The lady is 90 years old.
Bullshit.
90 years old. And on here I'm reading that she's on the Jeffersons for a span of 5 decades. 5 decades.
And 227, don't
and
forget
then
how long was
she
she on
had
that
227 forever.
Forever.
And she's 90 years old. So
90 years old.
The beauty is that we are happy that she is still alive to receive her flowers. That's it. That it didn't happen after she died. Like, oh, we're gonna give her. No.
Absolutely. No. Because, honey, we're putting that Betty White up on the pedestal, talking about the Golden Girls or whatever they are.
Right. We got our own golden brown girl over here.
Exactly. Exactly. Her name is Marla Gibbs.
Marla Gibbs, and she looks very good. She looks good. Her 90 years old.
I'm so glad she got it. I'm so glad she got that.
Yep. Still beautiful. So I was glad to see that. She got it, and she was happy. She on this picture. She's smiling. Yeah. I know she got faint because it was hot out there that day. Y'all give her a hot ass date. No, for real. Let her start now. But she got it. She was good to go. She said her little quick speech, and she looks very happy on this picture. So congratulations, Marla Gibbs, finally getting your star on the Walk of Fame. Yep. All right, y'all. So that is the end of the Just Being Me podcast. Thank you guys for listening and supporting our podcast.
Thank you.
Yes, and we'll be back next week. Yes, so wear your mask. Put your mask on.
Be careful out there, you guys. Don't get comfortable, please.
Yeah, stay healthy.
Yes.
Please.
And drink plenty of water, okay?
Yes, I'm drinking.
You're hydrating. That goes for Margot too.
Yep, I'm gonna drink my water all the time now because that wasn't a good feeling.
It's hot.
Yep. All right, y'all. Peace out.
Good night. Stay safe.
Peace.